one of UNESCO's significant missions recently has been proposing pathways for the governance of social media platforms. Just a few days ago, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, responsible for Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, publicly announced profound changes in the company's content moderation policy. What comments do you have about the impact of this announcement?
For us, it always needs to be assessed with the framework that UNESCO has suggested through our guidelines for the governance of digital platforms. First, is what is being announced transparent enough so that us, the audiences, the UN, the governments, the civil society, we can really comprehend and understand and evaluate? The second element, is there a risk assessment produced by the companies and publicly made available regarding their decision? In other words, what they are changing and what they are announcing. Have they assessed the potential impacts to human rights? And the third important aspect is the multi-stakeholder environment. Who they have consulted to make this change? Have they engaged their own users? Have they engaged other organizations, other stakeholders? And in our view, we don't have enough information yet because these three things, in our view, they are missing, or at least they are missing in what was made public.
This announcement has triggered a lot of debates about freedom of expression, about censorship, about models of content moderation. So based on what you heard, what message will you bring to the industry executives?
The first important thing is that I think it's a good side effect of these kind of announcements that it generates a debate about freedom of expression. This is such an essential right for the overall structure of human rights that the more we debate it, the more we protect it. For the universal system of human rights, freedom of expression is what is there in the Article 19 of the Universal Declaration and is defined by three verbs: the right to impart information, ideas, but also the right to seek and receive. Therefore, when we are looking into the freedom of expression, protection, and promotion, we always need to consider these three things. And at the end of the day, we need to make sure that the more expression we have that is verified, that is accurate, the more discussions we have. And for instance, the fact checkers, they contribute to put more discussions into the system. It's better to freedom of expression. So it's not necessarily one thing or the other. It's one thing and the other. So we would like to see the companies not shutting down particular policies, but adding new policies so that we can have a more comprehensive system that at the end of the day should have one key goal: the protection and promotion of all human rights for everyone, and particularly for those that are more vulnerable.